Hello everybody, it's Jennifer. I am here for my week 11 update. I'm a day late. Yesterday was actually 11 weeks. Not a whole lot to report. I'm stalled again. Um, Last Friday I weighed in at 269. I've been bouncing between 269 and 271 all week. Yesterday I got on the scale 269. So I have not lost anything. And it just seems to be, I was telling you guys, it's a pattern. At this point, it would, I have to look at it like a pattern. Um, the way my loss seems to be going is lose a week, stall for 2 weeks, lose for 1 week, stall for 2 weeks. And that's the way it's gone since surgery. There's not really much I can do about it. I can't change it. I can't fix it. So I just have to live with it. And it can get frustrating, but it is what it is. I had a really busy week this week. I chaperoned my daughter's class field trip on Thursday, which was a huge deal for me because I hadn't chaperoned a trip because of my size. I have always been super involved in her school. I'm a room mom. I volunteer in class. I do a lot with her school, but I have not done a field trip. Thursday, though, I had been invited on this particular trip by the teacher. She had asked me specifically if I would go. So I said yes, and I went. I fit on the school bus. I almost cried in front of a bus full of second graders because I easily got on the school bus, got into a seat. It was one of the newer buses with the seatbelts. I managed to buckle the seatbelt with no issue. Yeah, easy. Got on the bus, got off the bus, no issues. So that was most excellent. Had a great field trip. And then yesterday, I did a lot of walking. My daughter's school does a kind of a Halloween celebration, and it's a parade, and it's definitely a long, long walk. It's probably like 2 miles round trip, and I did go with them. I walked the whole way. So that was exciting. So yeah, it was a really good week. Lots of NSVs, lots of good stuff happening. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It started last night. It was irritable. I'm like that a lot lately, and the surgeon and my gynecologist have told me it's hormones. That as I lose weight, my body's releasing estrogen from all the fat, and it's making me very hormonal, and it's seriously, it's like PMS on steroids. I get this way actually when I'm pregnant. I get really moody, I get really nasty, I get really that's how I am. It's like I feel like I'm channeling Satan. Sometimes the stuff that comes out of my mouth is just outrageous. I'm having a very hard time keeping a lid on all of it. I feel really bad for my husband. He starts pushing buttons, and he ends up getting so much more than he bargained for. But like the littlest things just frustrate me, and they make me so angry. And I'm not used to feeling like this. During PMS, I get a little of it, and when I'm pregnant, like I said, I get a little of it. But this has been a completely new level. I'm just super, super irritable and irritated, and every little pet peeve, every little thing that bothers me is like right there at the front, at the surface right now. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about that. If any of you guys have any good advice on how to control some of these hormonal outbursts, let me know. I am dealing with some issues with my gynecologist right now. I happen to think that the benefits of putting me on hormonal birth control far outweigh the risks. My gynecologist does not agree. I have I have a genetic disorder. I'm not going to get into all of what it is. I will just say I have a somewhat rare genetic disorder that, among other things, leaves me very vulnerable to blood clots. And it messes with a lot of other stuff too, but that's the part that we're concerned with right now, is that because I'm already at a higher risk for blood clots, and I have had one in my leg in the past, that my gynecologist feels that hormonal birth control is not a good idea. He refuses to prescribe it. And yeah, I feel like the hormonal birth control might help stabilize some of my hormones. It might help with the acne that I've been experiencing since surgery. And it would definitely be a bonus of, keeping me from getting pregnant, which is a huge concern of mine. Now I am using other forms of protection. Don't jump all over me, guys. I am not gonna, no, there's no pregnancy going on right now, if I have anything to say about it. But yes, I would feel safer knowing that I had some sort of birth control in my system. I've gotten pregnant on Depo twice, so I will not be taking Depo. I am looking at wanting to either do the patch or the NuvaRing, because I know the pill is not as effective in weight loss surgery patients. And my doctor is pushing me toward an IUD, a non-hormonal IUD, which would be fine if I wasn't planning on having more children. But I am planning on having more children in 12 to 18 months. So, or at least trying to get pregnant. So I am not okay with an IUD. It's not going to happen. There are other things with my anatomy that make an IUD more risky. My uterus is backwards, which hasn't caused any problems with pregnancy or anything like that. Well, I shouldn't say any problems, but I've, worked through them. But it does, however, create an awkward angle for an IUD to go in, and there are some other things with my anatomy that cause issues. So I am not okay with an IUD because of the risks of me not being able to have children later, and because it seems like a lot of hassle to have one put in and then taken out in 12 months. So me and my gynecologist are kind of in the middle of a stalemate right now. He's refusing to prescribe any sort of hormonal birth control. I'm refusing to take any sort of IUD, and we are back and forth on it. If I cannot get him to come up with a plan that is going to help me regulate my hormones and prevent me from getting pregnant and do those things for me, I may be forced to find someone else. Because, like I said, I think the benefits outweigh the risks at this point, and I think that I can be trusted to monitor what's going on with my body, and I think that to put me on a low dose or a lower dose birth control is not nearly as risky as, I don't know. I just know that we need to work something out. I don't even know how I got off on that whole tangent. Sorry, I'm so out of it. So yeah, anyway, I'm basically in like killer witch mode lately, channeling Satan, ready to storm small villages. And I'm stalled again. And that's really about it. Not much else to report. I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably make another video in the next day or two, maybe when I'm feeling less like I'm channeling Satan. And I will see you guys soon.